Okay, let's make sure we're working again. Maybe it's the fact that there's literally 3 instances of something running the Unity engine just completely wrecking the computer. Because Stream Raiders is made with Unity, this VTuber thing is made with Unity, and now Crowfall is running with Unity. But I have the RAM, I have a GPU and the CPU to run this, so why is this failing? I have no idea. Anyways, I'll give it another hour of Crowfall before I switch over. Doubt we're gonna get much of a reception tonight, though. Apologies for the crashing, folks. I didn't expect that to happen. There's always gonna be some technical mishap or so we can always recover from. Just gotta love when it happens. And now we wait on this to load again. I honestly feel like they really should stop redoing the tutorial for anybody who's coming back. My voice is sounding funny. They really should stop the, for people to replay the tutorial when they come back, when their character and their account gets wiped and reset. But what could I do? I mean, they'll still take in feedback and fix bugs and glitches and whatnot before the official launch, but... people who've been here before and watched me play Crowfall are just no longer around because I really don't express too much interest in continuing to play this game. But I do want to take a look at the game one more time before it launches because I know I'm not going to be playing it.
How are you?
And thank you for the warrior, Kiba. The epic warrior. I want to make videos on Monster Hunter stories. I probably should actually just simply put my clips together and make a montage of my favorite clips from Monster Hunter story so far. Yeah, we reset, Kiba. My PC crashed. I had to restart it.
Hi, how are you?
Well, Wisebot will say the actual runtime, so... Wisebot is the one to say the actual runtime.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, what's up, James? Nice to see you around. Hope you're doing well, fam. I'm just reminiscing on Throwback Thursday on a game I backed up on Kickstarter. I think, honestly, I'm just a lot more skeptical of backing Kickstarter games nowadays. There was a farming game that had a Kickstarter campaign that I wasn't so sure if I wanted to back or not, but I just chose not to back it. Because I feel like, essentially, if you're paying extra money to just get your name in the credits, is it even worth it? Like, is it worth the bragging right? You're just literally paying extra money for the funds needed to get a game going or to launch it, and after some time, you could just get the same game at a discount later on. That was the case for me for my time at Porsche. I didn't back the Kickstarter when my time at Porsche was getting kickstarted. I just got the game at a discount later on. Yeah, it's made with the same engine as Genshin Impact. It used to be like a great amount of hype fest in the beginning several years ago, but now, right now, it's just about to launch this month, but I just want to take a look at how the game is before I say farewell to it for a while. I don't know if I'll hop back into the game. I mean, I'll hop back probably at least once to claim my Kickstarter bonuses, but after that, I don't know if I'll get myself involved in it. I think it's mainly a PvP-centric heavy game. But you're right about being in dev for, like, forever. It's been in dev for, like, forever at a point where, it shifted so much in development, and original ideas have been scrapped and replaced. They've had employees come and go as well, but I think the original teams are still around, though. I just wish I didn't have to restart this tutorial because I've done this tutorial before. But how was your Wednesday, James? Hope life has been swell for you. Ah, we have a class trainer over there. I have not seen that person before. A young champion. But I would easily break you in two. No, you must train before you would ever have a chance against me. Even as a champion in training, you surely enjoy the rage that fuels you. Your power is all about getting in the middle of the fight and bashing together as many skulls as you can. The longer you're in the scrap, the more rage you'll have to use on your own fancy moves. Some of your powers, though, require that you show your dominance to get the most of them. These are the most devastating powers if used correctly, so do your best to show them who's boss. When your foes try to lock you down and control you, that's when you use your ultimate power, Neckbreaker. That'll let you shrug off the crowd control and deal damage around you. So get in the thick of it, attack wildly, and use your powers to your heart's content. You may need some practice before you can use that weapon I gave you, but I assure you it would be worth the wait. You complete the class quest. You could speak to class trainer Vane again at any time to review anything you might have forgotten. Oh, we got boots on. Well, it's not boots, but it's just plated armor. It's just some armor. Okay, what do I have? Strength influences damage bonus. Dexterity influences critical rate chance, critical healing chance, and physical resistance. Kind of like that. Yeah, I'm not going to be playing the Kazuha story for a while. I mean, it's a permanent edition, so there's no need to, like, rush into it. Okay, this is not a support power class. I can self-heal. Well, let me check my talent tree again. I'll save that for now. This is very basic. Press F while targeting campfire to view cooking recipes. Try cooking Tinker Stew. Where's a campfire? What is Captain Brack thinking? We have hardly enough food to go around as is. Why should we have expected to feed you scavengers too? You have to forgive me, Crow. It's difficult to trust your kind after centuries of your throne wars. Avoiding your violence is practically in our blood. Yes, we keep a stew brewing here, but it's mostly broth at the moment. It'll warm your bones, won't fill your stomach. I've been meaning to go hunting, but this place isn't safe anymore. I will not leave the Tinkers unprotected. If you want to lend us a hand, go talk to Hilda. She'll tell you what she needs to thicken the stew and where you can find it. Aha. Greetings, Crow. Yes, I could tell by the way you waddled over here like a newborn duckling, huh? What's the matter? Are some of your stitches coming loose? Relax, I'm just having a bit of fun. Oh, Samai sent you to help feed the camp. That is unexpected. A small herd of muskogs is roaming just southwest of here. Their meat would be perfect for the stew. After all, killing is what you crows do, isn't it? Can I... Yes, okay, I can harvest the body of this one. Oh, I need wood, though. Hang on, I'm gonna grab some wood. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Now we can harvest from the body. I guess only specific enemies can have their bodies harvested. And rip my stamina. I swear every exploration game will give you will have a stamina system nowadays. But it's expected. Didn't I just kill a boar? Oh, is that how I just saw the alt menu above my hot bar. Huh, interesting. Hmm. Well, the boars have been felled. Maybe you crows are good for something after all. Time to do what Hilda does best. In a display of incredible skill and dexterity, she slices through the hog meat and perfectly carves it into bite-sized chunks ready for the stew. Ta-da! Tinker prepared meat ready for the stew. The first one's free. If you'd like to buy more, please do. We don't turn away anyone's money here, even if you are a crow. Thank you for your business, Hog Slayer. It was truly a pleasure. Now that you finally have what you need, talk to Yuri and he'll show you how to cook. Oh, no there, traveler. I'm the master chef of the Tinker Camp. If you want a warm meal, you've come to the right place. Cooking is a great way to get useful buffs like stamina bonuses, movement speed buffs, or enhancing various other abilities. There are an array of different recipes. Best if anyone could do it. Aha, is that the meat that Hilda prepared? Excellent. Throw in the pot and cook Tinker Camp stew. Which I just did some moments ago. Smell that? That's the scent of hard work. Whenever you fill your belly, I hope you'll remember me and Hilda. By the way, the boss looks like she wants to speak with you. Talk to Samay. You look like you got a full belly, Crow. That stew actually smells quite good. I might go grab a bowl myself. Now you should be on your way, yeah? You've got work to do. Head down the northern road to the Ranger Sanctuary, talk to Morrigan. She's been collecting and disputing supplies for the refugees, and I wager she'll take any help she can, especially from a crow. Well, I want to have a sense of open adventure about this. It's like... Huh? Excellent. Are you the lumberjack I requested? You're not? A shame. I suppose you do look more like a sellsword. Perhaps you're a bandit here to make demands? A crow, then? I suppose you want me to relearn how to wage war. You are the embodiment of a fighting spirit, after all. Allow me to enlighten you. Attaches a small, sturdy axe from her belt and tosses it to you. Lesson 1. Every battle is decided before it even begins. If you aim to lead a successful campaign against other crows in the dying world, you must understand that security, quality, resources, and equipment is imperative to winning skirmishes. Let's start with the basics. The refugees here are low on firewood. Open your inventory, equip the axe, then cut down a knotwood tree, which... oh my god. Could there be a step for me to skip all the tutorial? You don't like how Stream Raiders doesn't ping you and out of the window? It'd be like that. Well, it'll burn, and I suppose that's all that matters. Thanks for your help. Perhaps an axe is too precise a tool for you. A hammer might suit you better. Why don't you try your hand at crafting one? Okay, so J is the menu, okay. Oh, look at that. It's no hammer of Cain, but it's rather well made. Color me impressed. Stone is harvested with the hammer has many uses. Invading enemies that cause serious damage to many structures around as a result. Our stone stockpiles are running low. I need you to collect more. There's a small path of rocks on the edge of the wood to the east of the sanctuary. A stonemason's post there already. Oh, shoot. I did not realize my leap can actually be an attack. Okay. A guinea pig is a gunner pig. Well, that's one way to look at it. Certainly is one way to look at it. Now I could use this to make some armor, but if the rank of the animal is higher, we can actually make better armor. Right now these elks are just rank 1, so we're probably not going to get the best armor here. And look, semi-physics, kind of. And this one's walking backwards. Kind of physics. Kind of. The Elden looks you up and down with an assessing gaze. He nods to the hammer at your hip and gestures to the various stones nearby. He feels as though he wants you to equip the hammer to help him harvest the stone. So how do you get him out with this character? I don't think you do. Oh, wait. I forgot I need a hammer equipped. There we go. The Elkin looks pleased with your work. He gives you a noble nod. He forms a few quick sign with his hands, and through your returning memory, you're able to understand them. By your hands, I could see that you have the potential to be a skilled craftsman, but also the potential to be a mighty warrior, he signs. I've been waiting for someone like you to arrive. There are centaur raiders from the Anbari tribe by the looks of it. Remind them that the well belongs to the refugees. Kill the Anbari. Ooh, let's go. And that's one of Crowfall's combat music, and I cannot use this, but I can sell it. Ooh, armor. Gimme. If I don't need to craft my own armor, I shall take them. Well, time to steal from a bunch of centaur corpses. Oh, come on! Stop! Get out of the animation! Get out of the animation! Why can't I get out of the animation? Why can I not get out of my own animation? I did it before. This is kind of a part that Charfei does like. Last time she was here to watch me play this game. In typical situations, dying out in the battlefield is a major no-no. And if you do die, there's a chance that someone from the opposing faction could just go and steal whatever you have on your corpse. But because this is a friendly zone, we are just fine. Sacrificing gold has actually been a really primary way to improve your character, from what I've learned. Like, you're gonna be spending more time to make your own stuff than it is to purchase your own stuff. Archon, the god of justice, shone his light upon the wicked and bare their sins. Brotherly betrayal and the death of his wife left him utterly shattered. He, the harbinger of the law, was denied his own justice. In the dark forge of sorrow and rage he was born anew. A god of flame and retribution. He seeks for himself that which he was denied, and it would be his ascension to the dragon throne that restores his honor. His wrathful vengeance has grown to Goliath proportions, breaking and destroying. Are you capable of overcoming the wrath of Archon? Search beyond the temple walls and you'll see what you're made of. Definitely hearing music that's reminiscent of Viking music now. Okay, I'm assuming that whatever I left of my body is no longer here, so all of my goods are already restored, and also it's an interesting how they have a specific aggro range. Like, there's some good ideas that they've had and do have of this game. It's just that overall, the overall product right now is certainly not revolutionary. Not too revolutionary now. Once more, the Elden looks at you up and down. He recognizes the battle wounds you have sustained. Well done, Crow. He has to sigh at you. The Imbari don't deserve the hand they've been dealt. They lost their home like many of us. Once they were united with the other centaurs at the 13 herds, unfortunately they were separated from the rest. The Imbari survived alone in the highlands of Paleon for hundreds of years and built a culture of their own. Until the Centaur Legion found them, they want to bring the lost herd back into the folds, but the Imbari, I knew that meant losing their way of life. So they ran, and the Legion has been hunting them ever since. There's no excuse for stealing from other refugees, though. They don't see what they're putting others onto the very situation they themselves are in. He bows and produces a simple knife from his satchel and hands it to you. Thank you. Oh. Guess we got another new knife. I saw what you did protecting the well. The way you fight is impressive even for a crow. Let's put those crafting skills to the test. We're going to craft you some new armor. Equip the knife and skin an elk, and I'll show you how to craft some armor to better protect yourself. I mean... Excellent. Now let's get you some more refined armor. Giving you some ethereal dust, which you need to use to craft your armor. I have plenty of those. Make use of the crafting table. What am I missing? Let's use a basic cap. I think the game has been redone too many times. It's like, what's that one game that Ubisoft has been making? That one game, that one pirate game that Ubisoft wanted to release but kept on delaying so many times. That's going through that Ubisoft issue now. It's what we call game development hell. Don't remember what that name was called, but I remember like watching a video of the game that they've been trying to make. Skull and Bones. That's it. Skull and Bones. Does it still follow the whole large-scale battles with destructible towns that reset every season? They follow the reset every season thing. But it feels like, I don't know. I think environments are forts are still destructible. You still have to rebuild them and whatnot. I don't know about the whole conquest thing now, because that's more of a guild activity to do now. In any case, this mostly is not a soloist game. You really have to work with people in order to get things going for your own faction. But it is a game that's primarily focused on campaign raiding and territorial conquest. But it's really not a solo-friendly game. I will say that much for sure, because the moment you're caught by yourself, you're just creamed regardless. Anyways, I need to start this battle. I have been neglecting that. I don't know if we'll make it. We might not make it. Where's the people? And we didn't make it. Postage just up and gone. Where the heck did postage go? I have no idea. Okay, now this is... Actually, this is rather easier. That's true, New World is also coming out. I haven't taken any personal interest in New World lately. There's a lot of people who have been interested in New World. It is another paid-for online game by Amazon. If there's an online game I'm like paying attention to right now, it's Ashes of Creation. So far it seems like they're really progressing in their development. But I haven't heard anything new for Ashes of Creation for, like, in terms of getting access to alpha beta testing. Not for a while, but there is promise in Ashes of Creation right now. Personally, I'm very picky with MMOs nowadays because I'm having a hard time really... I'm personally having a hard time really getting back into the MMO genre in general, considering the ones that I do enjoy just end up getting shelved, shut down, or just become a desolate graveyard for an underdeveloped game. Now I receive word that Shakan has lost one of her beasts. Hope we won't have to slay it, but even a near crow should be able to handle it. Talk to Shakan by the shrine and help her find the beast before it hurts anyone. Okay. Okay.
Aha, a crow. I see the eternal spirit, young one. You must help me find my guardian, a griffin called Gloomwing. She is a mighty beast, but has departed on a hunt. Normally she has my guidance, but without me she could cause great harm. Her common hunting grounds are to the south. Please find Gloomwing. I recommend you tread carefully, such that you do not become her prey.
What if I do become her prey? I might have to hurt her. This is a multiplayer online game, by all means, but it's not like a true, complete MMORPG. Like, after this tutorial quest that you're doing, you gotta be on your own. Well, not completely on your own, but you now have to team up with people in order to gain rewards for your faction. I still feel that a good amount of the textures of this game are very, very bare bone. Oh, that certainly looks like something here. You find what looks to be an elk carcass. It has several deep slashes which could point to a griffin's claws. They're much too small for a large beast. Upon further investigation, you find markings that resemble sharp fangs. There's no way this was eaten but caused by a griffin. Some type of cat, perhaps? Why does this combat still feel kind of clunky, not gonna lie? I'm still spinning, that's amazing. Oh, I haven't looted it yet. Okay, there we go. Is that really all I could get? One piece of meat and one piece of skin? Come on, game. I mean, low-key, I'm kind of like looking for a proper survival game for me. Like, there are survival games on the market, but... Okay, that's still a thing. I don't know. Flexible hide. How's that rank? This is common. This is common. This is also common. I feel like strong hide is the best for me right now, but then again, this is just early game.
Oh, your investigation revealed that she was not there? Impressive. You must have been a renowned hunter in a past life to determine this from looking at a carcass. I've noticed someone poking around, keeping eyes on Gloomwing. The other place she enjoys is just behind the shrine. The proximity to the gods help her to rest.
Behind the shrine, eh? Combat's clunky, the graphics are to be desired. The music is still pretty good though. The composer has done a really amazing job on on his other works that he's done before. Aww, that's adorable. If Charfei were here, she would actually flip out. You found a griffin? Could this possibly be the terrible Gloomwing that Shakan spoke of? It's so tiny. The creature tilts its head towards its restraint. It seems much too tight and not of druid make. Could someone be trying to steal Gloomwing? You should release Gloomwing from the restraint. Let her rip, bitch Beyblade. Alright, can I steal from your body? Oh, come on, I want to steal from your body. The creature tilts its head in your direction. You reach your hand out slowly, and the creature nuzzles against your palm. It purrs gently. It pulls away and grabs something from its nest. In its beak is a small shiny coin. It drops the coin into your palm and lets out another purr. You should take the coin back to Shakan. I have yet to see a tiny griffin in my entire experience as a gamer, but that is so adorable. Whee! Ouch, I took falling damage. If your hunger meter runs low, actually, you're gonna perform, like, very deficiently. Wait, did they remove the hunger meter?
Ah, Gloomwing gifted you a coin. That's lucky, you know. You crows never cease to amaze me. Thank you for finding her. This coin represents the tumultuous life of battle with other crows which awaits you, all while the gods contend for your fealty. This shrine is for the earth god Dorian, the sky hunter. Dorian? He is among the youngest of the eldest living gods, of the 11 living gods, but your purpose is greater than just one god. As a crow, you must learn about the 12th god and Dorian's mother, Gaia. You must learn of the death of her Earth Mother. Ask Sammy to show you the way.
Does you know the way? Maybe one day, Kiba. Maybe. Well, I'll admit it's a beautiful game, but what I really don't like is the fact that it's a game that... Ah, someone's testing out their archer abilities. It's a game that's very, very, very grind heavy. Like, I know a lot of online games, MMORPGs, are grindy, but I've heard of so many nightmare stories of grinds for days in Black Desert Online. Back so soon, Crow? Don't you have better things to do than pestering us? So you're blessed by a griffin and now the blood wife of the hunting god Dorian tells you you need to learn about the death of Gaia. God's Crow. Maybe there's more to you than I first thought. Gaius is the man you should speak with, but a page of the Holy Scroll has been taken by the Underhill. Without it, the scroll's words of powers are incomplete, and the book rendered powerless. Those Underhill are treacherous little bastards. They hunt in packs. I haven't had the opportunity to wade through their tiny blades and bullets to retrieve the page for Gaius. I can't leave the tankers unprotected. Could you retrieve the stolen page and bring it to Gaius? I promise if you do me this favor, I'll owe you. Sure. Oh wait, I should put my new axe on. There we go. That's more like it. At least this game has a retaliation mechanic. Genshin Impact does not have a retaliate mechanic. I could sacrifice that weapon, actually. Still cannot find the stolen page. What the heck? Okay, let's go. Still no stolen page. And I went the wrong way. Ow. Guess we're gonna have to ransack one of their houses. You rummage through the stash and find Gaius' lost page. Time to do Sammy's job for her and return the page to Gaius. Where's the next location again? I was gonna say, if there's any fast travel, that would be great, but nope, I gotta go through here the long way. That's some pretty fast looting if I do say so myself. Alright, time to make some sacrifices. At least that's a sacrifice item. Common Great Axe. What is this? They're literally the very same thing. It's a pretty good sacrifice item. Actually, no, hold on a second. I need to select how much I want to sacrifice. Oh, that's too much. There we go. Vicious Stomp, what is this one? Demoralizing Shout? Shouts in an area around you dealing 123 damage, so that's an AoE. Debuffing attack power and support power of enemies around you by 20% for 15 seconds and slowing them. What about this one? Launches a projectile forward and deals 227 damage as piercing damage. Dismounts targets that are hit by it, can be used while mounted, and dismounts you. But I'm my own mount. Deals 253 damage and slows your target. Automatically crits if you have a point of dominance when used. This consumes the point of dominance. We're interested in using Demoralizing Shout, so we're gonna have to go with this one. Greetings, Crow. I am Gaius, a lamplighter. My order serves the realm by tending shrines like this one. They're meant to be safe havens for reflection and devotion, but lately they seem as dangerous as anywhere else. Ah, my missing page. Blessings of the 12 upon you, Crow, and upon Sammy for sending you to me. My rituals can now be resumed. I cannot restore the slain to this village, but with Gaia's magic I can heal the wounded. Bloodwife Shakan sent you to learn from me. I am honored. This statue depicts Gaia, the Earth Mother. She was the goddess of life and prosperity and one of the most widely worshipped deities in the Eternal Kingdom. Her murder was sudden, mysterious, and tragic. No one is sure how it happened, but most suspect foul play for the other gods. Gaia's death sundered the natural order of the worlds and plunged the entire universe into chaos. Now the hunger comes for us all, and the gods do not stand united to face it. Perhaps the crows, like hero before you, can restore the balance. You'll need the gods as much as they'll need you. The Earth Sentinel can point you to the other shrines to continue your education. No need to face the Underhill again on your way back. Crows can recall to statues of Hero, the first crow. If their souls have been previously bound there, use your recall power by pressing that. Well, time to fast travel back. That's our current way of fast travel right now. And there's a person called Rutabaga. Why am I not surprised? Pretty decent sacrifice. Oh yeah, I got gloves I can wear now, okay. This is better armor. Nice. Is the quality of At least the quality of common is better than poor.
That coin. You must truly be blessed by the gods for a griffin to bestow such an item upon you. This coin is a sacrifice item that bolsters your power. Sacrificing it to the god grants you experience based upon its sacrifice value. That, along with any excess items you have in your inventory can be used that way. The gods have granted you the opportunity to show your devotion. The gods demand a sacrifice. Cast the coin into the fire.
That's the main way to progress your character anyways. Otherwise, you could also use your gold to sacrifice to level up your character too.
Indeed, your strength has grown. The gods undoubtedly have chosen you for greatness in the coming conflict. If you wish to sacrifice again, return to the Earth Temple and show the gods your devotion. You have learned of Gaia and Orion, the Earth Mother and her son. The knowledge you once knew is returning to you. You must learn of Kronos, Lord of Time and Space. He is among the most powerful of the gods, but he's also extremely enigmatic. Such is not far. Seek out the stone-born ruins to the south of the Tinker Camp.
Alright, how much more can we do? I guess I'll go at it for like another 30 minutes because we crashed, so... Hey, it's a Twitch TV person. You, Crow. Yes, you. It looks though a mighty weight of jangly coinage is pulling you down. If you have any need to lighten your load, either through spending or selling, make sure you stop by one of our fabulous vendors. Roger that. But I'm probably going to be crafting more so than buying. Oh, nope. Okay, so at least I have this, at least have my backer rewards available. Oh, I need to get myself some ore. That's lovely. Okay. Maybe by the least, we should get some intermediate armor. Okay, so that's the stable. But even if I do equip a mount, does that mean I get to move faster? Oh, I just basically move faster. And that totally makes sense, actually. Everybody else gets to ride that, but I am my own mount. By absorbing the power of another mount, I can move faster to my own will. That just makes perfect sense. Cobblestone? Certainly there's something better than cobblestone.
Oh, you look like a capable warrior. I am Durgan the Stoneborn, servant of Gaia. My brothers and I are searching this ruin for evidence of the hunger and its spread. This ruin is ancient, but it is not sacred to us. You may enter if you choose, but beware of the elemental guardians. We lost control of them long ago. Statue of Kronos? It lies in the belly of this chasm. Talk to my brother Hearn the Archivist. You can find him near the statue.
Ow, fall damage.
Durgan sent you. I am Hearn the Archivist. I study the god tongue, the language of the Holy Scrolls. For chasms such as these, my brothers in the once tainted Gaia's blood, the molten stone that warmed our worlds from within. Our Earth Mother is gone, her body grows cold and our worlds die, but some small power remains. Read the Holy Scroll on the pedestal and receive the blessing of Kronos, you will see.
Didn't really need to read all that.
Oh, I can see in your eyes. You received the blessing. You see, the gods have a plan for you.
It's just like my nose has a plan for. I need to sneeze.
There's an archaeologist named Hordo not far from here who is studying this place. Go speak to Hordo. He surely could use your strength.
So definitely in less crowded areas, the performance definitely is a tiny bit better. But that doesn't make up for the fact that, the the presentation leaves bits to be desired. Okay. Thank you for the host, Kiba. Apparently it decided to reset itself again. Let's see here. Why am I not getting... The one time I need Buster Scrolls, the game does not give me Buster Scrolls. Alright, let's begin this battle. How are we looking? How are we looking? 8 units? Where is everybody tonight? Are people not finding me on Stream Raiders? I'm worried about the flying archers, but I think we should be okay. Alright, GG's. Kiba did 12 kills, I did 2 assists, and the Courage did 2 kills. Oh wait, Kiba, are you taking the Paladin, or do you want me to roll it? Taking the Paladin? Sure thing. Alright, so we'll do this Orc War as the next one. Although this might not be the most difficult. Oh, this honestly is not the most difficult looking. Could be worse. In that case, I'll just use my monk in this one. There we go. Technically, I could also run around dungeons and lose on purpose. But where's the fun in that? Where is the fun in that? See, I get the Buster Scrolls here, but they don't want me to get Busters as a viewer.
Yes, the non-elemental with the stoic... You there, the young elemental with the stoic expression. Your immediate aid is required. I am an archaeologist. I've been studying this region for quite some time. My studies have uncovered something most foul. It seems that a nearby village has been rendered uninhabitable due to some sort of spectral infestation. I am worried those uncontrollably brutish elementals and the ghosties are linked to the spread of the hunger. Explore the village. Should you survive, bring your findings to a fae called Verena the Black. I intend to learn what I call in this canyon.
Alright, you got it, fam. You got it. Oh boy, you got it indeed. Here we go. These guys sure got homing attacks. You know, the little detail I noticed is that, like, when I take damage, you can literally see the number next to in my character icon. Like, literally, there are numbers popping over here. That's a pretty interesting detail. What the flip? But I definitely do believe that this... Oh! This is a rank 3 stone. Okay, this will make some pretty good armor. And my stamina bar ran out. Once more I see slag over here, but nothing better.
The wild hunt begins today. I must slay a beast for Tallulah. Perhaps then she will... Oh, you're not from here. We haven't had a visitor in decades. Centuries? Why can't I remember?
She holds her head in her hands, trembling uncomfortably.
Tallulah? Where are you? Why is this crow here when you should be?
She screams, seemingly unable to handle your presence. Maybe you should explore the village before she lashes out at you.
Crow, I see you for who you are. You would do well to depart this village if you do not wish to end up as we have. Most have entirely forgotten who they are, and the rest are soon to follow. These people are shells of who they once were. They do not even once have the memories of their past disciplines. Should you wish to live long enough to face the hunger, you must leave. What's this? I warn you of death, and yet here you still stand. I sense a boldness rising within you. Perhaps you possess a blessing from the gods. So you tend to see the skeletal remains of our little village. The ghosts of my hunting partners nearby. Go observe Skjor. I often see him caught in a loop, arguing with our bloodseeker, Tallulah.
Is to be stuck in a loop when after you die? That's like one purgatory that you're gonna be stuck with. I hear a lot of stories about that when people die and they end up as ghosts and whatnot, they're stuck in a purgatory that they just have to relive memories. It's very miserable and upsetting, really, but that's apparently the reality of the afterlife. One of the realities of the afterlife. Are we back? Yeah, we're back near the Earth Temple. This is a small map, after all. Ouch, I took more falling damage. Oh, yo, I can actually harvest this piece of wood. Oh, that's only one piece. I should actually find more around here somewhere. Usually resources that glow, actually. Oh, aggro range, come on. Usually resources that glow actually are better ranked resources. Such as that tree that is glowing over there. Well, on the bright side, that allowed me to restore some of my stamina, and I did get an extra piece of wood. When you actually put your mouse icon over that crosshair, it allows you to do critical damage to the resource, and with that, you could be able to use less stamina that way. Right, interrupt me while I'm in the middle of talking. Well, I could always use more of these ethereal souls, though, because they're pretty good for... They're a very universal crafting ingredient. Okay, as soon as these rocks respawn here, I can grab more of them to make some pretty decent armor.
Tallulah, I found your journal. These writings, they speak of treachery. You betray your people to the heretical satyrs.
Minotaur sighing, but not to you. He pauses, though listening to a response that you're not able to hear.
Your devotion to Dorian is not in question. Your devotion to our villages. We cannot exist without each other. We hunt together.
Minotaur listens for a moment before reaching for his axe, the look of resigned determination painting his face.
The satyrs have bastardized the ways of Dorian, reducing the wild hunt to nothing more than wanton murder. If you side with them, you side with destruction, yet this I will not abide.
Visions of an intense battle penetrate your mind. Before Skewer can even fully lift his axe, you watch as his armor is split by the edge of an even larger axe. He struck again, and again and again until the rift in his armor is several inches wide. This Bloodseeker was brutal. You feel a bit of relief knowing that she is long dead. For the first time, you hear the voice of the Bloodseeker echo in your mind. All that falls will rise again. You shudder. The Minotaur mentioned a journal. Maybe you could find the journal somewhere. It's pretty interesting that even during the day, even when there's light, there's ghosts around here. And that there's no, like, eternal trash lighting over here. You find the journal the Minotaur mentioned. It is a ragged leather, and feels as though it has aged for centuries. You flip to the last entry. The time has come. The wild hunt will soon be upon us. Dorian's demand for blood has grown, yet none but I seem to be prepared for the task laid before us. Blood must be shed, and only the satyrs seem to acknowledge that we must expunge this world of the unworthy mortals. Coralia seems eager to hold me in my ventures. Perhaps I can use her to cleanse this village of the heretics that hold the old ways in this ever-changing world. Death of Guy will be the death of us all. Blood must be spilled in kind. All who die shall be reborn. Entry ends abruptly as the final page is torn. You should tell Coralia what you found. Maybe she'll listen now. An onyx horn of Yurok. I wonder what kind of pelt you're gonna give me. I still see knotwood, but I don't see any more, like, glowing trees. Like, there's glows, but I don't see any glows on... Maybe it's over here. Yeah, this one's oak. You show Coralia the final entry of the journal.
What? Tallulah used me to destroy the village? I don't believe it. I can't believe it. No, she wouldn't. It was those traitors, satyrs. Vengeance must be wrought. You must do this. Dorian would not let this heresy stand. Slay them. Slay the satyrs so that we shall be free from this unending nightmare.
Sure. Good thing I made a backup. Good thing I made a backup. Oh, hello. Hello, prepare to say goodbye. Ouch. Again, I don't know what the heck the aggro range of the enemies are, but apparently they can see you from a pretty good distance, I'll say. Alright, let's actually head in this direction for real, because now we have to take care of the satyrs. Not wood, not wood. Okay, now the game is running at decent performance. So definitely in the more crowded areas, the performance just starts to dip and all that. That's an elkin. Why the heck would you call that a satyr? That's literally an elkin. Y'all know what an actual satyr is? Oh! Hey, wait. There's a glowy tree over here. Oh, that's just birchwood. Eh, doesn't mean I can harvest it, but... Hope I'm not boring anybody out because of the amount of focus I'm directing towards getting whatever I want, done in this game. I don't know, it feels like it's been... I thought I would be done with tutorial territory already, but I'm guessing they really want to be very extensive in people completing the game's tutorial in order to finally get into the main game. There we go, now I got a new skill. Did I get any new armor lately? Nope. I have not, so I'm probably gonna have to make it before I log off for now.
You killed the satyrs, and yet here I remain. Something is wrong. The journal. It cannot have been written by Tallulah. Burn it. Sacrifice to the hunter god so that he may be satisfied. Talk to Verena by the Zelina shrine. She will tell you what must be done.
Time to summon my mounting powers.
You have the look of death upon you. Something you carry has great anger tied to it. That journal, you must destroy it. You must throw it into the fire. Burn the journal. We must remove its evil from the world.
I don't know what I need to sacrifice. Okay. Burn the journal in the... Oh, okay. Should heal my wounds, though. And I should get better gear. About to hit level 10 pretty soon.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
I literally did.
Too soon? I knew there were ghosts in that village, but had no idea the depth of that treachery that permeated that place. Hordo will be very intrigued to learn of this. I recognize that ghost. From rumors, that is. Legend has it that when Dorian turned vengeful over Gaia's death, the Bloodseeker aligned herself with the satyrs who gladly took on Dorian's new tenets. Thing is, they betrayed her. Before their alliance, they were enemies. The satyrs did not forget, and they took Dorian's vengeance extremely seriously. Hoof and horn, after all. It seems you've done us a favor, Crow, and for that I am thankful. The correlation between the uncontrollable elementals and the ghosts cannot be ignored. This must be recorded and stored in the World Bank. I shall inform Hordo of what transpired here. You're quickly outgrowing this world. The Earth Sentinel will tell you how to prepare your journey for your journey to another.
Oh, so now I can exit this map. But I think we got a good taste of what this game got to offer for starting players. Hey, Gold Temptation, thank you for the Epic Centurion. Uh-oh, I am frozen. Am I able to move? Okay. I think if you're making a multiplayer online game with Unity and have a server of multiple people, I think there's just going to be a lot of laggage no matter what happens. It's not something you can easily improve right away. Unless, of course, you're Artix Entertainment making AQ3D. But sometimes even in a multiplayer map in IQ3D, there can be major server lag there when people push it. I think I'm actually going to increase my raw power this time.
Your deeds have been the talk of the temple, Crow. I saw potential in you, but I had no idea that you would exceed my expectations for you so deftly. You still have much to learn, but you're well on your way towards making a mark in the dying worlds. Speak to Gervin the Guard. He will grant you entry into the vault, which allows you to transfer items between worlds. Ho ho.
That's true, and hub MMOs have their own thing going on too.
Well, halt! What business do you have with Uthgar? Ah, the Elementos. They were once under our control, but after the shattering, the death of Gaia, we lost the ability to control them. That was when we lost our brothers, too. If I uncovered something that may lead to the recovery of our brothers, this must be documented. Talk to Uthgar just down these stairs. Oh, I've heard of you, Crow. You have information that must be documented. I will store it in the vault for safekeeping. Knowledge of this may enable us to find our lost brethren. Welcome to the Vault of Kronos, a location beyond space and time. Focus on the chest behind me and it will open for you. This is the gift of Kronos, a way to keep things safe in an unsafe world. While you're here, make sure to store any excess items that you would like to keep. Speak to Gervin the Guard. He wishes to offer his gratitude. Thank you for all your hard work within the Reach, young Crow. Word of your selfless deeds has already returned to the temple. I have spoken with the stable master and convinced him to provide you with a special gift. Go speak with Hal near the gate.
But don't I already have a mount? You're saying I'm getting another mount? It's not often to see Centaur around these parts. Pleasure to meet you, Crow. The horses behind me ain't normal horses. A fraction of the magic that gives the Stoneborn life can also be harnessed to imbue you with the otherworldly speed of these mighty figurines. This mounted figurine is for you. Equip it and press O on your keyboard to use it. Nicely done. Look at you all ready to go. Speak with the Earth Sentinel. He'll send you on your way to your next adventure. I think we got the basics down. Obviously, that's better. Leather sheet. Did they completely remove the extra crafting component? Okay, so I need 4 leather sheets. Actually, let's make 3 for now. Yeah, let's make 3 for now, so that way I can actually upgrade, but the rest of my armor and everything else is just... Oh, that stinks. Well, at least the boots are better. I need to make another leather sheet. I feel like a current armor is okay as it is for right now. What about weaponry? Let's look at the weapon state. Let's see. This is woodworking. Rune making. General crafting. Metal block. Basic great axe. Hold on. Okay. So we take this, and then we'll go ahead and make a better great axe with... I need a metal block. And I need a non-basic ore. Those are stone materials. This is ore. Ah, at least I don't have to pay for a single penny. Okay. I guess because the testing phase of this game is pretty much almost done, they just let us make whatever and just give us materials for free. Let's see how much... Ah, this is where the experimentation points are. Okay, how many do I have? Yeah, unfortunately this game has durable equipment, so once your equipment gets destroyed, it's destroyed forever and you have to make new ones. It's upsetting really, but what can you do really? Unfortunately, I had to sacrifice a poor old mount.
Oh, as much as it would help for you to remain here, you are called elsewhere. My misguided brother in the Sun Temple has requested your aid. Go through the Sun Temple rune gate and find out what you can do to help. Be wary, though. My brother prefers to strike first and ask questions later. Do not get wrapped up in his quest for vengeance.
I don't think we need to get wrapped up in anyone's quest for anything. Well, I would say the beginner's player experience is pretty straightforward, but the gameplay's not exactly too revolutionary. It's not the best kind of like action combat. It's not completely tab targeting either. Well, it feels like a little bit of both. Movement is okay. Graphics, even on medium settings, leave room to be desired. The UI is getting better and better. It's not certainly its best right now. This game probably just doesn't have like the visual shtick that you could appeal to a lot of younger gamers. I'm gonna put a lot of this away, because we're gonna be using them later on. And if I were to go into a multiplayer world and I end up getting my stuff stolen, I wouldn't want that to happen. Because that's the last thing we want to happen. Okay, so before I switch over to some Monster Hunter stories for probably some subquesting, I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice my final items that I want to sacrifice. Not every one of them. I forgot you can right click and hold shift and you can do this. No. Hmm. Grants the insanity power. Bolsters your combat prowess, increasing your health maximum by 17.5 for each point of current rage. Well, at least I got some, like, I got a whole kit next time I log in. Might as well sacrifice the last bit of my money, too, so nobody can steal that. I recently just got a ping. I like to be in a feels good behavior, a feels good vibe, so... I guess I'll wait until that captain plans something. Let's get this next Stream Raiders battle started, and I'll pop open some Monster Hunter stories. I think I'm probably going to do some subquesting, and then tomorrow when we... After the final presentation they're going to do before the official launch next Friday, we're going to go ahead and get into more of the story quest, because I kind of low-key expect the, anybody who watched the presentation to come watch me and talk to me. Well, let's see how we do here. There's 31 units this time, because people came out of nowhere. Subdual, welcome back. Gold Temptations, welcome back. My Coffee, welcome back. And... yeah, let's just get it going. Let's go crazy. Well, there's a Buster over here, so let's see how crazy this will get. Well, looks like I got the most kills this time around. What's it gonna be this time, Kiba? What's it gonna be, my man? These are actually some pretty good prizes, not gonna lie. And thank you to Stream Raiders Finder for the most assists. Alright. I'll go ahead and grant these rewards randomly. Ah, Gold Temptation Subdue it gets it. I would think Stream Raiders Finder could actually get it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go this way so we get one extra golden chest over here. Into Monster Melee. There's a lot of ranged units, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring my Centurion this time around. Let me take the opportunity to actually, let me just check something on the game real quick. J. Todd Coleman, previously working with King's Isle Entertainment. Thomas Blair, previously employed by somewhere else. A good amount of these staff members actually, are actually previously employed by King's Isle Entertainment. Joseph Hall was actually previously employed by King's Isle Entertainment as well. I think he was the last director for Pirates 101. I realize this crow is somewhat a little bit rendered better. Like, the lighting on the crow is actually really good. And then you have the sword here that's just... eh. There's I remember there's a, what is it, a UI artist who followed me. Let me see if her name will show up around here. I think she's been actively working for programming for a while. There's a lot of people with the last name Griffith, actually. Ah, Nelson Everhart. There we go. He's a really good composer, not gonna lie. Valerie Macy. Man, I haven't seen her in a while. I think she's gone from Artcraft Entertainment. I don't know if she's still there unless she's closed out Discord. Formal advisor. Why is Max Hoberman's name, like, moved aside? Or did they not credit her? I know what her name is, but I'm trying to see if her name is actually ending up in the credits. And also, not gonna lie, I feel like Nelson Everhart could really make some pretty good music for Assassin's Creed. Because this sounds like Assassin's Creed worthy music. Even though I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game in forever. Oh, Susie. Is that her actual last name, though? Given that's the only Susie on the staff list, I'm assuming that's her. She's cool, though. She's cool. She occasionally hops on Twitch, but haven't seen her on Twitch in a hot minute. Well, enough moping about. How long does this campaign have? 2 days, 23 hours, 35 minutes into summer. It's gonna go into fall and then winter. Oh, that's the official store. At least they've stored some materials I can carry over to another play session. That's pretty nice, that's pretty good. Maybe I'll return before it goes live, maybe I won't, I have no idea. Well, there's like 5 more days before it officially goes live, but I'm going to be primarily focused on that one other game first. I also literally like how, what is it? The Stream Raiders actually automatically connects itself to game capture before I could connect any other game to it, which is kind of funny. Okay, now to switch over to the RPG that I really do enjoy and that I really want to finish up.